Fanatic to make managerial debut. That's right, friends. Thank you for joining me. I am about to start my managerial career in right earnest. I have been appointed Manchester United manager, as you may have noticed in my last video in this series, and I'm trying to set things right by going back into 2019. But it has been a calamitous pre-season, true to Manchester United style. I have managed to get rid of a few of the people that we wanted to get rid of, but some of my others, including two new signings, Tagliafico and Caglar Soyuncu, have been out injured. Fred is out injured as well. Bruno Fernandes missed the entire preseason, is just recovered from injury now. So all in all, it has been, as I said, calamitous. De Gea had a poor time as well. He was injured as well. In short, for the entire friendly season, these couple of months, almost a month and a half, I was without most of my favorite players. And nonetheless, only one defeat, that was against Paris Saint-Germain, a defeat that has gone down in my memory for all the misses from my new striker Ciro Immobile. Average rating 6.56 from the friendly so far. So this is my transfer business. These three were the ones that I bought after I took over. Everything else has happened before that. So Tagliafico at left back, Immobile at centre forward, and Soyuncu to join Harry Maguire in central defense. And who did I get rid of to finance all of that? These five: Angel Gomez, Andreas Pereira, Nemanja Matic, Tai Chong, and Jesse Lingard. Look at me, I got Leicester to pay me £20 million for Andreas Pereira. How about that, eh? Yeah, his current value is still greater. Nonetheless, I am supposed to take on Burnley. 55,000 season tickets sold. Not too unenthusiastic, I should call it, but I, I am in real trouble as far as my preparations are concerned. There's going to be quite a few debuts, and I'm stuck with including Hannibal Mejbri on my bench. He's just 16 years old in 2019, but that is how bad things are. Luckily, I had already planned on turning Lindelof into a defensive midfielder, so that has worked out quite well, hasn't it? He did manage to play uh, seven in all 7 games and had a decent average rating as well, and one assist to go with it. So all in all, it has not been terrible. I'm just going to pause the video here. I don't want to bore you with everything that the game offers. I just wanted this to be a quick update. Let me pause and unpause when something interesting happens. So I do have the early lead. Juan Mata's free kick headed in by Mason Greenwood. An early lead inside the first 10 minutes. Not a bad start to my managerial career. The thing to note though is that it is Mason Greenwood who's starting as my centre forward and not my brand new elite striker Ciro Immobile. But nonetheless, I also had to make do for some loss of form and some injuries. The fact that Bruno Fernandes is only on the bench, that too barely on the bench, meaning I had to start Juan Mata, which so that I have free kicks and other set pieces taken care of, which of course is a good sign because my right winger otherwise would have been Daniel James, who has not done too well either. Gives us an opportunity to talk about the rendering of the matches in this football manager game. Just about good enough. I always watch games that I'm managing in the key highlights mode so that I don't have to sit through more than, yeah, I don't know, 5 minutes of actual match time, and most of my work is of course behind the scenes. Most of my work in football manager has always been transfers. That is the part that I enjoy the most, And when you are managing Manchester United, you do get to do that a lot because no matter what, uh, hey, that's the second goal. No matter how terrible the Glazers have been, they have never been short of. We have never been short of transfer funds. So 2 assists for Mata, 2 goals for Greenwood. Both have come off set pieces. How very old-fashioned of me. And I'm seriously considering changing from the standard Manchester United way of two wingers. I'm seriously considering putting on both my strikers and playing diamond in midfield. I am genuinely considering that, especially if my only backup winger is really not great shakes. So plenty of rebuilding still left to be done, but I think I am on my way here. I think I will do better than what the club has been doing in reality, and hopefully, by the time I catch up with the actual timeline in our history, I'm recording this in August 2022, and hopefully, I will reach the end of the 2022 season along with the end of this real 22 season, and we can take a look then how things progress. All right, uh, 3 goal margin is definitely good enough for the moment, so I'm going to give some game time to some of my other players and give a rest to Pogba to begin with. 3-0 is a decent enough margin. Happy to see a goal from open play finally, and not relying just on set pieces. Is that a penalty? It's a free kick. It is a penalty. Wow. And that is his hat trick. So I'm going to sub him off. Job done. Let's have Immobile make his debut. It's a pressing forward. Exactly what I need. Exactly what the team needs, really, in reality as well. And I have this fixation that I have to keep my third sub until 75 minutes are up. Genuinely, it has happened with me way too many times that I finish up my 3 substitutions and somebody gets injured if I finish them before the 75th minute is up. So that is one of my many, many other eccentricities. Hopefully, this lot should carry me through to the 90th minute and I get a clean sheet as well. And there you have it. Despite a disastrous start, despite a terrible preseason, I have a 4-0 victory on my managerial debut to show for it. That is still not good enough to be top of the table for some reason. Okay, the same goal difference at least as Manchester City. So this has started swimmingly, surprisingly well, and as soon as things collapse all around me again, I will make another update. Hope to see you then. Bye bye.